Hats off to my guys. The second half, I thought they really, went out and execute the game plan. That is, just really just ranch it up on our defense. We did a good job of paying attention to details as opposed to the first half. The first half to me was more offensively as opposed to defensively. But the second half, I thought we came in and we hung our hats on our defense, and that enabled us to get out and transition. And pretty soon we had a nice flow to the game.
Mike, with Robinson, for them, he's like 7-7 for that ball 2 seconds. What do you guys do to limit his shot?
We pay attention to detail. We found him. He's an excellent shooter. I mean, his kid can really shoot the basketball. But I thought in the first half we left him open a lot. We would rotate off of him, and you don't leave the shooters, especially when the guy got the hot hand. And so they did a good job of attacking. I give credit to Lewis Jackson. He had his team. They're a veteran team. And they had nothing to lose, and they played like that in the first half. But in the second half, I thought we saw our guys really kind of ranch it up on defense and get in passing lanes and paying attention to detail. We found him. And then fatigue was a big factor in it, too. There were some shots he took, and he was open. But it changes when fatigue sets in.
Mike, Bobby decided to inform us that he's a role player for you guys. So if he's a role player, what does that say for the rest of your team right now? And in seriousness, what does he need from you guys?
Oh, well, Bobby can be as good as he wants to be. I think that's the key. And even as, he had a tremendous, I thought he played well from an offensive standpoint. I think there's still some things he needs to do for us defensively. I thought he got to be a better rim protector. And of course, and I challenged him on that. But we know he's a big cog in what we're doing, and it's good to see our guys go to him. He stepped out and made some threes, but more importantly, I thought we were getting the ball to him on time, on time. And so the experience factor is kicking in with this team, that they're identifying where we have an advantage at.
How big a key was the bench when you had like Watkins and Jacory and that bunch in there, the rest of the starters?
They continued to really impact this team. Even in the first half, they came in and got the lead up to maybe 6 or 8, and we had a chance to really build it. And I thought they got tired. And then, of course, we brought the guys that were starting back in, and A&M made another run right before the half. I thought in the second half they even took it another level. When you talk about Jacory and, of course, Kai, so you guys will know, Kai lost his grandfather early in the week, and he hadn't been practicing the last 2 days. And so he went down there and he got here right before the game, and so that's why he didn't start. And I thought it took him a while to get back in the rhythm. So and he's big in what we do. He ended up with 6 assists and impact the game in the second half. But our bench, and Nate, to your point, I really feel that's the strength of our basketball team. You got some blue-collar guys coming in, and Moses continues to patrol the lane, and now he's the recipient of those passes I talked. Jabril and them getting in the lanes there and giving him some great passes, and he's finishing it. And now he's getting to the free throw line. So we're seeing a more productive Moses offensively as well as defensively.
The stretch where Bobby just took over the game, was that orchestrated by y'all, or just something he just kind of took and seized the moment?
Well, that's what they were doing. I think, you take what the defenses give you. And there's a thing that, when you got a guy that got the hot hand, you let the hot hand have it. And that's good on our guys' part that they can identify that.
Your help defense led to quite a few offensive rebounds for them. How do you control that?
Well, that's the thing. I'm disappointed. I thought we were in position to get rebound, and I just didn't think we didn't go and get them. And that's something that we're going to really be working to correct. Because, as our bigs, let's say a Moses or a Bobby, they go block a shot. Well, it's imperative that our guards go down and get those guys' legs, box them out of there. And we're not doing a good job of doing that. And so we'll watch some film, and we will really identify. Because we got some big guards that can get in there. Kai should be rebounding the ball. Even Bell, he's got to get in there and put bodies in there. And that's a big concern. They shouldn't have had 15 offensive rebounds. But I'll say it again. At first half, it just seemed like they wanted a lot more. And they had nothing to lose, and it showed in how they played. They played really free.
Mike, I think you guys are down 54, 53. Bobby got it done. They got steal another dunk, started like a 20-10 run. Talk about his playing that stretch especially.
Well, I thought our defense really kind of ranched up. He was up on the ball, and I thought they got a little little sloppy with the basketball, and we made him pay for it. And Bobby was the recipient of it. But we play a game that's we can have a run at any point in time. And we feel that last 10 minutes, 11 minutes, 12 minutes, however it is, that's our period. And tonight, it seemed like it was scripted that way. They stayed with us for about 3 quarters, and then we kind of distanced ourselves right there at that 10-minute mark.
Yeah, Bobby wasn't a real good three-point shooter last year. Do you think he can keep, not he's going to hit every three-pointer, but do you think he can be a lot better three-pointer?
Well, he made him tonight. He made him tonight, and he kept the defense honest.
Sitting down on the baseline, just seems like Kai has gotten a lot more vocal. Sounds like he's gotten a lot more vocal, especially on the floor. Have you noticed that?
Well, you know, it's one word I use for this team and that we want to be about is committed, and committed to each other. And I think Kai is really making, I mean, he's come a long ways from his freshman year to even where we speak today. And for him to travel, you know, after going through having a tragedy in his family, and to get back here, he was committed to this team. And so, and he voiced that even in the locker room from the standpoint of, you know, let's go out, and he's trying to show the leadership. So that's hopefully a sign of maturity, and some that will continue, because that's got to be the difference in our team. We got to have somebody to lead this team, and as we lead it and take ownership, some good things will take place.
Mike, you said Kai just got back like a little before the game, or?
Yeah, he got back right before the game. Yeah,
He was gone from like.
he's been gone for the last 2 days. He missed the last 2 practices.
I don't know. Do you find it amusing? Bobby would call himself a role player. I mean, he's obviously a great player.
Well, I mean, Bobby wants to win. I think that's the bottom line. When guy, you know, but maybe his role is to be of impact, you know, and that's a good thing when you think that. But I think the primary thought in his mind is win. And now, if he does what he's supposed to do, which play the way he's capable of playing, utilize his, you know, the gifts that God has given him, and our team is recognizing that, and so we're going to use that to our advantage.